Yum! Hello, Mud. Do with my life.
I don't think it's about $40 being a lot for people. I think it's about choosing what they want to do with those $40, right? We know based off of Steam surveys and Steam stats, we know that your average Steam user buys 2 games a year. So you want to make sure the 2 games you're buying are the games you really with heavy. I don't think it's about $40 being a lot for people. I think it's about choosing what they want to do with those $40, right? We know based off of Steam surveys and Steam stats, we know that your average Steam user buys 2 games a year. So you want to make sure the 2 games you're buying are the games you really with heavy. I don't think it's about $40 being a lot for people. I think it's about choosing.
This guy is pro in Counter-Strike, right? And in Valorant. This is one of his first times playing a horror game, Resident Evil.
How do you shoulder peek in this game?
Shit.
Something coming.
Are you leaving? Can I steal it? Oh my god, this dude's stealing it. This dude's seriously gonna sit here? No way. I'm just gonna sit here. Oh, watch this interaction.
I know, I was trying to get over.
I didn't know. You pulled into it, bud. Mad at me when you start.
I knew there was a reason my Spidey.
Why is that the song? Bro. What the fuck is that background music for that clip?
If your dad could do 10 push-ups right now, I'll buy you any toy you like. No. No? Hey, excuse me? If your dad could do 10 push-ups right now, I'll buy you anything from Target.
Okay.
10 push-ups?
Okay.
Can you do it?
What?
10 push-ups right now.
I'll buy you anything you want. Here, let's go.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
5, 6, good form. 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn, I didn't think he was gonna be able to do it. All right, what do you want to get?
I don't know.
Choose whatever you like.
Can you go upstairs?
Yeah.
Alright. There's so much stuff. I know there's like one section. Wait, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. What?
Where?
Can I get a picture?
Yeah. Okay. See you guys.
Wait, I know what I want to get now. I just realized. Can I get a MetaQuest?
A Meta what?
A MetaQuest? The VR headset.
Yeah. What's the Meta? What is that?
I never had one, but now that I actually have one, I could play with my friends.
Oh, that's good. You gotta thank your dad for that.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Papa. I love you.
Love you too. Don't worry, I'll let you try sometimes. No.
Hopefully they don't have any in stock. I'm joking. I just need the Meta Quest, so we just gotta go down to pick it up.
This is the craziest moment of my life. That's crazy.
Yo, Adam the Dunker?
Yeah, hold on.
Yo, I watch all your videos, bro. I love you, bro. Yo, can you send pictures later?
Meta
MetaQuest.
Quest. Meta Quest.
Oh gosh. For what? He slammed on his brakes. For what, though? Leave it to me to get pulled over, I swear. What's up?
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I'm unarmed.
Right, hand me your keys.
Hand me my keys. Okay. I'm not gonna take off on you. Sir, you got a chopper on me?
Where are you coming from right now?
I'm just taking a lap.
Which direction did you go? Did you come south on 985?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and put your kickstand down. Step off the bike. So,
Can I ask why?
I'm detaining you right now. Put your hands on your back.
Oh my gosh. For what?
See that chopper up there?
Yeah?
They've been following you for the last, I don't know how long. You were over 100 miles an hour from Hall County.
I was not.
They saw you. So
Okay.
Flashback.
I mean, I wasn't going that quick. I just recovered from an accident.
splitting.
Yeah, because
Yeah, well, I'll take care of it. Where's your ID at? Well, Hall County says you were doing over 100.
What? Through traffic?
That's what they report.
Doing like 15 mile an hour, just trying to get up past the traffic. And I have the whole thing on video.
Okay.
So
you have it on video. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I can show you on the camera.
Oh, we can just pull it up straight on the camera? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I touch it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and
It's recording right now.
Can do I have to turn it off in order to? My body cam's on, so we're good.
Yeah.
So if you hold this.
Hello. She on that side. Oh, you.
You know me?
Go ahead and talk to her.
No, I don't know her. I don't know you. But when I saw you, right, like, is she really about to pull me over? He like, nah, you good. She just giving you the light. I'm like, nah, that means pull over.
And who are you?
I'm just a regular guy trying to get off work. I'm assuming you probably asked me who I am because I have a gun on my shoulder. I'm a firearm instructor / enthusiast, if you will.
Where you say you work at?
I'm a firearm instructor.
Y'all have an open carry?
Well, a couple, like 12 years ago, Maryland was concealed carry. Recently, maybe like 8 years ago, now it's wearing carry. So technically in Maryland, I'm an instructor, so I don't tell people to walk around like that, but I'm always teaching. Guns is my business. But technically in Maryland, yes, open carry is legal. However, since it's not common, you will be questioned by law enforcement since what's going on now. But yeah, technically, I got the stature and all that. Yeah, why would you?
Hello.
How you
She on
doing?
that side.
Look at my body. Ed, that was him. His little boyfriend. Three kids. They both have arrows. Look at my body.
I bet he was proud of that turn, but that first person was probably like,
Marcus Cohen nobody uses competitively, toxic spikes. Because see, most players won't even dare to touch it, but Marcus had a plan. Official tournaments are 2v2 with two Pokemon pounding each other every turn, but meaning defensive play is basically dead. Tanks can't heal fast enough and nobody plays that way anymore, except for Marcus. He paired toxic spikes with the most broken Pokemon of the generation, Dondozo. When Tatsugiri enters alongside it, it crawls into Dondozo's mouth and doubles all of its stats, but locks out your second slot, turning the fight into 1 versus 2. With those doubled stats, Dondozo's defense becomes untouchable. It tanks everything, then heals it all back with rest. Now Marcus knows he can't win through damage, so he doesn't even try. He stalls every turn, burning the clock while the opponent's entire team slowly poisons away. Then when the timer hits 0, the game checks who's healthier, and Marcus's team is basically untouched with a toxic victory. This Pokemon player found the most toxic way to win a tournament with—
Which of your personality traits did your child inherit?
Sense of adventure. Maybe stubborn.
I'm not 100% convinced she's mine. So I didn't know how I should answer that.
How do you discipline your child for bad behavior?
I do a system, it's reduced water privileges. She's a pretty good kid, so we don't have to deal with it too much.
Okay. List any source material that have had a positive influence on your approach to parenting.
A lot of the stuff I learned on The Dog Whisperer works for her.
Milana. Lay down. Lay down.
Roll over.
Roll over.
Which of your person?
That's crazy.
I need to sell some gold.
No.
You the belt? Oh, you got it. It's 10 carat. What'd you want for it, you know? No, just see, I need to see how many grams it is and everything. 6.2. Because I went to another pawn shop, they just tried to tell me the gold was fake. We're gonna find out together with this thing. She tested it for 14 and like, it's 10 carat. Oh yeah? She said it'll still dissolve and everything. Then I looked it up, it says it's not gonna work the right way. Because if it's not, I paid freaking $1,200 for this.
It is 10 carat. It's actually decent 10 carat too, which is surprising.
Well, yeah, I've had it for like 5 years.
Well, usually when they make them, they'll make them out of like 9 carat a lot of times on these things I see, but this one's actually true 10 carat.
Yeah, like she freaking put something on it.
And she filed it and put it right on it. 240 is what I can pay for it.
I'll take that.
You have an ID with you? Yeah. And that one's mine, that one's yours. This is 240.
Buy me a new gaming computer.
What?
Buy me a new gaming computer. Buy me a new gaming computer.
Close your eyes. Trip to Scotland.
What?
Trip to Scotland. Trip to Scotland.
You have the audacity to say what to a computer, but you want to go to Scotland?
Well, now my mind changed.
I mean, that's... Ha! Wait, I lost. Safe.
Safe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Gaming computer. Now you're looking for my pattern. Or is there a pattern? Maybe not.
There's always one with you.
Anyways.
Safe.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Gaming computer. This one.
Safe.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Wait, so if they
Oh.
eat
all
three? You are safe for now. What do I do here? Why do you avoid this route? What did you do? Did you just go in a line? No, you did some funky stuff. So this one.
Safe.
Safe.
Trip to Scotland. Oh God, I'm scared for my life.
Safe. I feel like I'm safe to choose this one.
You are safe.
Which one? Oh, thank you for the gaming computer. Yeah! Buy me a new gaming computer.
That's kind of interesting.
I don't have to. I have $15 on it.
I told them that I had 100.
We only carry 15.
I told them I had 100.
I can't do anything with 100.
So now what do?
You can call up the store if you want.
And then what?
Give them your credit card information.
I told them to bring change for 100.
I can take the pizza back.
That's not gonna happen.
You can't just take pizza for free.
I called them and I told them to give.
I can't just take pizza for
here,
free.
take the 100. Bring me back my change.
I can't just come back. It's most business of the year.
That's not my problem. I told your company.
You can't just take pizza for free. Give me the
Okay,
pizza.
goodbye.
Are you kidding me? No.
Give me 35 back, please.
I don't have to. I have $15 on it.
Imagine a fencing match where, right after the restart, one of the athletes suddenly leans forward and offers his head to his opponent. But why would anyone do that? You see, this incredible moment happened during the 2025...
Right?
You always want to attack it from left and right, you know?
Not frontal. Yep.
Yeah.
Hit it from the side, okay?
Jinxie? Jinxie! 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 Jinxie!
Nice.
Keep on going! 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 Oh my god! Yeah! Nine! Yeah! Jinxie! Jinxie! Oh my god! Move your balls! Oh my god! Move your balls! I'm doing it! Come on! Only I'm doing it! Right! Jinxie! Only I'm doing it! You're losing speed! Come on! 9! No! Nice try!
Oh yeah, her name's Callie. Yeah. Her mom got run over and I've been raising her ever since. She's about 6 months old now. You want to try giving her a chip? Yeah, she's a raccoon. She'll eat garbage. Yeah, just don't go by her mouth when she's eating. What do you think, baby? You being good? And that's how her mom picks her up. And then she kind of goes limp like that.
Listen to this lady.
Good date.
Unreal.
Nope, down.
Down. No. Down.
The audacity.
Down.
The audacity.
Good, down.
What would have happened if that bigger dog did not like that dog in its space?
Okay, let's go.
Whose fault would it be? Listen to this lady.
Good, dict.
Unreal.
Nope, down. Down.
There's a team maintenance over here.
So don't push my dog. Get your damn dog away from my dog.
Okay, boss. I was gonna let you know we're closing the store down soon. So if there's any last minute things you want to like,
Are y'all closed right now?
Yeah, we're about to close. In just a few minutes. The register is still open. So if there's anything you need last minute, let me know and I'll take care of it.
I'm choosing between these two right here, dude.
This is the new Murray State one. This is the original jelly bean one.
How much do they usually cost?
Like 125.
All right, sweetie. Let me get these in a. I got them in a size 9.
Mid size 9.
Yeah, sweetie.
Bro. Only got an 8.5, sweetie.
Nah, I'm bigger than that, bro. You already know. Uh-oh, they getting mad. Are y'all for real close?
Yeah. 8 o'clock, bro. Home all close at 8.
What are they gonna do if I don't leave?
You're gonna have to leave at some point.
I'm gonna have to leave? Alright, sweetie, just give me a couple minutes and I'll keep it. I got you. Where you got to go on a Saturday, bro? It's only 8:15.
Yeah, only 8.5 or 10. I know you're not big enough for a 10.
Nah. Good one, sweetie. Good one.
Hey. You want to guess the weight of this battery? Just pick it up. You don't have to buy anything. Just guess it.
Pick it up.
Yes. Don't throw your back out. It's heavy.
I don't know, maybe like 80 pounds.
What about this one?
Maybe 15.
And this guy?
Like maybe like a gallon of milk.
Which one do you think has the most juice? Longest runtime?
It's 100 amp hours, so that's probably 150.
You think this one has the most runtime? What about you?
Yeah, probably.
Any other guesses?
Yeah, I'd go with that too.
This one only has about 50 usable amp hours. It's a 100 amp hour battery, but only about half of it's usable. This one is a 100 amp hour battery, lithium, LFP, only about 80 of it's usable. This one is our solid state, 12 volt, 90 amp hour, all of it's usable. So 50, 80, 90 amp hours. This one's the lightest one by a mile.
There it is. Holy shit, there it goes.
Is Harrison in this class? Want to come over and play?
Are you recording?
No. Do you want to come over and play? Like after school today? Alright.
Let's get out of here.
Watching bodybuilders mock Anatoly after he fell.
Stop. Hold on. You didn't You suck!
Guys, your dessert will be out momentarily.
Actually, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, what's up?
We're kind of full.
Did you want the dessert to go?
No, any way you can just take it off the bill?
Yeah, not a problem.
Thank you.
Hey, I need a void of a dessert.
So who's the young lady back here with the hat?
That's Amanda. She's one of our managers.
Okay. Well, look, he's following the proper protocol. He's going to the manager and he's asking for permission to have that dessert removed from the bill.
All right, thank you.
That was really good. I'm happy to see that. My guy passed.
Well, the question is, will Cal...
Saya on fire. Also, Smie Osu. What's up? Welcome to the stream, friends. How are we doing?
How was everything? Everything was great.
Dessert will be right out.
I'm really sorry, but we're actually really full. Would it be possible for you to avoid it for us?
Okay.
Guys, your dessert will be out momentarily.
Actually, I'm really sorry.
No, I didn't do the story yet. I just started the stream.
I'm playing.
I still have to finish 3.1, so we're gonna do the Luke Herson one.
So I'm gonna see if I can beat him. You remember Connect? Oh, he's gonna beat me. I can tell because I know he's gonna go there. So I'm gonna see if I can trick him. Some random person who turned up with a Connect set in the middle of the park. Yeah, he's gonna go there. So, oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna go there. Okay, I'm gonna go there. Oh, I think he's gonna beat me. Hang on a second.
What's up, Sarok?
He's gonna get a floor there.
Who on soon?
Okay. Okay. Right. I don't think he's got me for some reason. I think he's an expert at this. Oh, he's got me. He's got me. There's he got me. 1, 2, 3. If I go there, I'll give him the 4. He'll go there. I can't block him there. I'll just give him that one. Alright. I'm just... Okay. Oh, I think he's got me now. 1 second. No, he's got me. There. Okay. Hang on. Okay. There. He's got me. Well done.
Drunk driving thing.
That's nice. He just jumped in.
Hey, how you doing? Alrighty. You have your ID on you, real quick. Just need to take a picture of that, and then get your card.
I need to see the gas. Let me see what gas you brought.
Okay.
How you doing? Good. This guy right here came up, asked for 2 Long Island teas, told me we can serve 2 of them. I have 2 IDs. Said they're both for him, so I can't do that still. Gets a shot, Long Island tea, goes back over to the table, sends his brave friend over with a fake ID that's obviously not him, takes off, so he knows where he is. I want y'all to put him to the fucking ring. Okay. Did he show you a fake ID? Yeah, he showed me a fake ID. Okay. How's it going, man? Go ahead and put the phone down. My name's Officer Brambold. I'm with the Airport Police Department. Where's your friend at that was with you? He was back. Okay. So I see. I know I'm good. Okay, can I see your ID real quick? I got a passport. You got a passport? Okay. So who was your friend that you were with? His name is Taylor Henry.
Bro, you don't have to answer.
His name is
Silly.
You guys want to hear this freestyle I've been working on? Okay, hold on.
Now, miss, I'm not a pervert. I need to check for marks. Don't worry, I'll skip your private sections. I promise. Oh, God. Okay.
You are in a quarantine.
Right. Everything looks perfect. I just need to see what's in the bag, okay?
Your belongings for inspection.
Are you married? Do you need a husband?
Can I pay for the people behind me?
I mean, if you want to.
Let's do it. Wait, what's on this, bro? You want them back?
Just take your receipt. Yeah, yours should be the bottom.
Okay. Hey, let's do it. How much is it?
Alright, it's $273.
Ooh, never mind. I'm just playing, bro. Thanks, man. Have a good night, man. Yeah, thank you. And then I paid for the people behind me. But is that all they got?
Yeah, they only got drinks.
Okay, I'm gonna take it. Can I pay for the people behind me?
Did you know you can slide and they literally boost you up here?
Wait, what? Dude, that is fucking.
Excuse me, nigga. Whoa. I'm sorry about this. Right, I was trying to get my friend. Do you want anything like making for him?
By the way, he's a millionaire. You could at least get him a hotel, bro. At least you could do.
What do you want?
He wants a hotel for
Let's go.
3 nights.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta put him in the king.
Do you have a floor preference?
Let's put him on the top floor, the highest floor possible, so you have a good view.
Yes, sir. I'll get you
Top floor.
14th floor.
14th floor. Mother.
Oh.
What's going on, buddy? Hey. Hate to do it to you. That's all I got. I got holes in them.
Where did you get
What
that from?
happened to your ears?
Is that okay? How about we put it back in the book, please, and don't scare me again.
It is a cool card.
Can I have it? It's coming out of your piggy bank. So if that's what you want to use your money for, of course I'm gonna do it. Are you?
It's a good card. What are you hunting?
If there's a better card that he should buy for his, like, since he is investing so much into Pokemon right now.
That is a real.
Okay. Investing. I mean. Like, oh, my son's an investor. Bro, the kid just sees that they're colorful and cool and have little creatures on them. Investing my ass, bro. I never sat there and it was like, oh, the value of this card is gonna skyrocket in 15 years. When I was playing with fucking Pokemon cards. Got in a fist fight over Pokemon cards back in the day. I mean, I was obsessed with them. I still have a huge collection here, but I don't think they're really worth anything. Now that I'm adult, I'm chilling, thinking like, oh, look, these cards probably worth something, but I... Is that S and K on your chair? I don't know what S and K means. It's what? Who are they? Fuck. Attack on Titan. Yeah, AOT. I blanked because I was trying to remember the name of the like squadron and shit, but because I couldn't think of them, my brain farted completely on Survey Corps. Yeah, that's right. Oh, chat, we're gonna be switching it up. It is very nice. This chair, I love this chair. I bought it I guess a few years ago now, like 3 years ago. Pretty expensive, but you can get different leather wraps. I don't want to do that. Sorry. You can get different wraps and like swap it out with the chairs. There's a few different. There's a lot of different ones. There's like different anime ones, video game ones. I was thinking about getting the Cyberpunk one, but it's like very yellow, and I'm not like a huge yellow fan, but I mean, I could get Chongli and Yinlin, but I'm not as like heavily sold on them as I don't even know who I'm sold on anymore. Like, I don't know if I want to save. I mean, I'd like to pull for him, but none of the, like... Well, we just missed Galbrano. But I guess for the anniversary, you can pull on everybody, assumably. Or they might do that. Sigrika is just, like... Not being able to rock yellow is not... Okay. I could probably rock yellow just fine. It's... Why should I want to? I have a big yellow chair, glowing yellow chair in my fucking apartment. It's a sick chair, but it's just like bright. Is that a one-piece chair? Uh oh, I didn't know they had a one-piece one. They must have gotten a new. What's wrong? Oh, look, there's a spring sale. There's a go. So you can like unzip any of the skins and add a new skin to it. So if I get bored of this one, I can freshen it up. Wait, what's that Cyberpunk one? Alright, just give me the whole damn thing. Yo, this is not the Cyberpunk one. This is Edge Runners. Well, this one's normal Cyberpunk. Let me see the whole portfolio. They used to have it in just like a big list, like you could scroll down. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll check out the cryo girl and then. Okay, so there's the arcane skins. A few of them. Maybe they Maybe they changed. Either they changed it or they made new ones. But look, this list doesn't even have all of them. Yeah, this is different. This is soft weave. Ooh, that's clean. Wanted poster on the back. Yo. Bro, what the fuck is this chair? Cause this is like leather. The OG wanted poster? OG wanted poster is sick, yeah. This is new. Bro, their whole like portfolio is new. $500. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, look, Genshin Impact. There's a Ningguang. Pokemon. There's a Cyberpunk one. See how, like, caution yellow this is? It's just a little yellow. Like, I like it, but I feel like it's kind of like a little bit of an eyesore standout kind of thing. Valorant, Jet Knives, Arena, Basic. And Slayer. Uber Batch. So it kind of seems like they haven't been releasing new ones for these. Well, I guess they have a new set with One Piece and Pokemon. It's really odd to me that, I mean, they have Zoro, but you know, what the fuck is this supposed to be inspired by? I guess that's like Straw Hat right there, and there's a scar. Oh, and that's his like chest scar. I guess it's Luffy. McLaren chair looks nice. Lamborghini. Oh, here's the Witcher. They don't even have the Attack on Titan on here. They... The Witcher one, I almost got the Witcher one. Did they wait for another bounty upgrade? Yeah, I mean, I doubt they roll out a chair that quick. Now this one is sick. I mean, I don't know too much about League. I do know that sword. The hand of the Forsaken King. Diego. But yeah. So I could like order new skin for it. And wrap this chair different if I wanted. Which is pretty cool. It comes with like a 5-year warranty or something. It's pretty insane because most like gaming company stuff doesn't, no way they cover 5 years. Oh, you get WUWA drops. Don't forget about WUWA drops on Twitch. Nice delts. Me? I have... What's a delt? Where's my delt? Are you being sarcastic? Is that shoulder? Back shoulder? What, right there? Shit. Thanks. I didn't. I mean, I've been working out again, but I haven't really thought I have any progress. Thank you. I've been trying to do better workouts. 'Cause a lot of times I just go in and I do what I think is going to be like the best for... I'm not trying to get like zooted. Big old boy. I'm not trying to... Just kind of trying to get ripped, I guess. Definition. Gotta eat more? Yeah, I eat very not much more. I used to eat a lot, but lately I just haven't really been eating. But I've been trying to at least get like a good bit of protein in. Oh, soft resetting when the game starts cheating? What game is that? Okay, so we could go ahead and do the Luke Carson, like the rest of 3.1. Horsey has to... You're such a little rat, bro. Everyone's doing backflips and you're doing that. Yu-Gi-Oh? He doesn't backflippy Aura farms.
Imbalance ends here. Huh. Gotcha.
Precision and quantification are the bedrock of science. Isn't it a bit weird to wear your piloting suit to a class in the
That's clear.
Isn't it a bit weird to wear your piloting suit to a class in another department? Isn't it a bit weird to wear your piloting suit?
Oh, isn't it a bit weird to keep saying the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over and
That's
over and over and over and over and over and over again?
Why has my novel been confiscated? Novels can provide emotional support. I only got halfway through Baka and Echo Test. My certain resident railgun was taken off the shelves too. Oh, no way.
The bath's clear.
I'm over here literally saving their existence.
Be sure to show. Spectral analysis.
Navora. She's been staying here to recover.
Isn't it weird to be
How
bombarded
are
by
you
ads over
recovering
and
from
over
your
again?
injuries, Navora?
I don't like it, but it's pretty normal.
Oh, it's you. Dr. Herson took very good care of me. I just did what he said and rested for a few days here, and
I actually
barely
hate
feel
ads with
any
all
pain
my
now.
heart.
Are you here to visit him?
That's why I try and do... Technically, like on Twitch, I do
Yes,
the most,
we have something to discuss.
least ads possible.
Is he here?
He's in the counseling room next door. My friend Sigrika is in there. It might take a while, huh?
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
Oh. There's the Sigrika.
How to put this? I think you can have more faith in yourself, Sigrika.
Faith in myself.
You see, people can be more perceptive than you might realize, including those you care about. So try not to take everything to heart. Go a little easier on yourself.
That doesn't make any sense.
Good or bad, true or false.
None of those
These
sentences
things have a
came
way
together.
of coming to light. And
Statement.
as your friend Denny has said, sometimes a little distraction is good for your health.
Yeah. I'll give it a try. Thank you, Dr. Harrison.
You're welcome. Again, don't push yourself too hard.
Can I do that with my hair,
I
chat?
take it you're the type
I'm
who
gonna bleach
suddenly
it
bolts
and
up
then
in bed at night,
dip my tips
wide awake,
blue.
worrying about an exam. And that'd probably go on for a whole week.
Huh? Is it really that obvious?
Only my conjecture. Would you like some candy? Sweets help keep a smile.
Hey, you're only allowed to talk to me like that, Luke.
And is it okay for me to come back some other time, Dr. Harrison?
Why, of course. Feel free to visit my office anytime, Sigrika.
What is that walk?
So, about that exostrider plan you mentioned. Let's get into it.
All in good time. Let's start with something lighter first.
Something lighter?
Any topic at all, but let's slow the tempo a little. You're too eager. Your emotions are clouding your judgment. You must feel it too. Here, a piece of candy. It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood.
No. Thanks.
I understand your anxiety over Imeth's situation. You've always held her dear, but it's taken more out of you than you realize. Things are best taken one step at a time. The Exostrider hasn't awakened yet. The key is to pace ourselves. Slow and steady, right?
Okay. You're right. Let's table the Exostrider for now. Let's talk about you, Luke. I trust Imeth. What we experienced together proved she was telling me the truth. And there's a connection there I can't ignore.
She's amazing, but the investment
You
is
and
too
me,
high.
we might be strangers in
Yeah,
passing who became confidants, as you put it.
I'm
But it feels like every conversation
not convinced
we've
that I
had
want her,
just
I guess.
skims the surface.
Because like there's a lot of
I
things
prefer
that
to
factor
know
into it.
who
I gotta
I'm
really like the
working with
character.
before jumping into something as big as opening the Strider Gate.
And then I also gotta really
It'll
like the
affect
combat.
the entire Lahai-Roi region.
I don't know too much about the character, but combat was
Point
kinda
taken.
like, Okay.
It seems a proper introduction is long overdue. Please, ask me anything. I'll answer as candidly as I can.
Are you a consultant from the Black Shores?
That I am not. Work that leaves documented trails doesn't suit my style. But I am acquainted with quite a few bloom bearers.
Imeth said she didn't know you well, but that I could trust you. You also know about the bond between me and her. How?
Imeth is a sharp girl. Even though you never introduced me to her, she could read between the lines of your actions. She's a lot like you. Smart, driven, good at bearing burdens. Though she's proven to be even more stubborn than you are. After you left Lahairoi, she came to see me a few times in the name of counseling. To learn about you.
You didn't tell her anything.
I didn't. You had other tasks for me here in Lahairoi. You didn't let us properly get to know each other because you wanted to shield her from my line of work. She later stopped these visits after realizing that. Still, I really hoped she would have opened up to me more. You both tend to keep things to yourselves, and that's never good for anyone.
One last question. What did you mean? I had other tasks for you.
That is a key topic, but not suitable for discussion here. The Space Trek Collective is backed by a number of different nations and powers. Their internal politics are of no concern to us. There are many watching eyes among the support staff. The infirmary is, after all, a public space. Why don't we take this somewhere more private?
To where?
I have a place in mind. Just come with me, golden boy.
More personal business to attend to again, Dr. Herson?
Just a quick break, Nana. Mind holding down the fort? The next shift
Very
will be
personal
here soon.
business, because we about to get it on.
Take care, Doctor. Do try to return in one piece.
Don't worry. I have him with me today.
The One Piece is real!
Sundermere.
Yes. I keep a small workspace of my own here.
What was that cut, bro?
Leave them to me.
Oh.
Let's not waste any more time.
Chat, we get to trial Luke. Yay!
Ash takes form. Huh. Gotcha. Entombed in daybreak.
me see this look, bro.
24,
200.
The incision has to be clean.
72
Don't want to mess for
and
suturing.
208.
The incision has to be clean. Don't want to.
Damn, mine's better, bro.
The incision has
We're
to
gonna
be
go less
clean.
attack, though.
Don't want to mess for suture.
Why you got so much energy recharge, brother?
The incision has to be clean. Don't want to mess for suturing. The Exostrider's sword emits a unique frequency. It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
You picked a good spot.
Oh my gosh. We're about to make out. The double Luke.
Quite a step.
This is what a secret room is about. Now, where were we? Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to Lahai Roy to watch for any Fraxidus activity. Warren was the first Fraxidus mole you uncovered, and he certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence as a playground for agendas. An isolated polar region, rich with exoswarm and the potential for technological breakthrough. Lahai Roy is a gold mine. Even for the Fraxidus.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't their real goal?
It was one of several. After your journey in Huanglong and Renacida, I'm sure you've come to realize their true aim.
The Thenodian. Aleph 1.
Correct. Given the Thenodian's unique nature, it's sure to catch their attention. Moreover, Aleph 1 is closely linked to the Strider Gate, which may be our ticket to outer space.
Spying on the Fraxidus is risky. Why would I have chosen you for this task?
Well, that is a bit of a long story.
I've chosen you for this task.
You've always preferred to see things for yourself. Please, follow me to that table.
You ever wish you had a Chad voice? Or like one of those voices where anyone goes, ooh. I don't sit here wishing I had a different voice, but a lot of times I'm like, ugh. I guess everyone thinks their voice is poop. A lot of people do. Wiki Abe will never forget.
The golden serum, developed by the Naviale group. But I prefer its other name. My father started it as a medication for rare diseases. But as research progressed, it came to represent something far more ambitious.
Evolution. Sounds like something the Phyrexis would like.
Well, on paper it worked. I became its resonator, so it would be unfair to say it was entirely useless. But I was a rare case who survived.
He became whose
It cost me
resonator?
his
He's the resonator for the golden serum?
It wasn't until I met you that I realized there was more to the story.
In my color vision, most test subjects like me didn't make it. Bro, your
Rest
own
is in my
father
study.
test subject to you?
Shall we?
What the? What kind of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood ass picture is this? This is definitely drawn by the older brother because he's not taller. Father and an older and younger brother, each one wearing a big happy smile. Always happy, Reinhardtson. Reinhardtson? Reinhardt? Must have been drawn years ago, but the frame is carefully preserved and shows little wear.
My brother Ryan drew this picture. We're not related by blood. Father took us both in after his own children passed away from a rare illness. Ryan never could handle pain. But he was easy to cheer up. Whenever the grown-ups would give me candy, I'd save it all for him.
Your brother's fat and you're not.
So, that's why he always has candy with him.
For a while, I tried to be the perfect son Father wanted. It never worked. So eventually I stopped trying. It only got worse from there. What Father tried to do to Ryan was unforgivable. And then came that accident. I thought what my father did was a rather mundane story. A cliche. Someone trying to atone for past guilt, only to cause greater harm. Until your hints made me suspect it was someone's staged finale. So I had my father's grave exhumed. It was empty.
Many parts of it are illegible due to the burns. Salvaged from a fire. Judging by the legible contents, it's a report. It mentions Lahai and Void Matter and was originally designed for the new Federation. Okay. At the bottom of the report, you find a signature. The Phyrexis insignia. Saya Alfaya! I believe I already said hi to you, but hello again.
The entire Lola logistics carrier was already blown to smithereens by the time I recovered this page. I managed a quick glimpse before the fire consumed most of the page.
Hi again, boy.
There's a report from an overseer.
Phyrexis Overseer's report on its way to the new Federation.
Yes. Tucked away in a Lola logistics delivery box. The recipient is Eris in the new Federation.
Those 3 items you just showed me. Did the Fraxidus get into Noviali's work after learning about the Icarus potential for evolution?
They didn't just get into our work. They went a step further. Replacement. Have you ever met the Fraxidus' Grand Architect?
The thousand-faced survivor. We met near the Styx Lake deep within the Dark Tide. Wait. Does this mean your father was...
Yes, my father was the Grand Architect.
Yes. My father was just another face the Grand Architect borrowed. Though looking back now, I can't recall the moment the real him was taken. I think the Grand Architect sees life and death as a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Father was even smiling in his coffin as we buried him in that downpour. So, that's your answer. Why did you choose me? Because I have a very personal reason to go after the Fraxidus. Hatred.
Yeah.
Hatred.
Yeah!
Now, it has become something.
And my boy has
continue this train
an actual rage character arc.
What they are. But before you do,
people think his brother Ryan is Cristoforo, but I doubt it. Ooh.
My friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few run-ins with certain overseers. Is that right?
3. Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar. Plus the Grand Architect you mentioned.
Ah, those names do ring a bell. Frolova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo? Arachnos. Intriguing, isn't it? The flair they have for their own branding. But it's a telling detail. The codename can reveal its owner's style, personal tastes, and even ambitions. Think about it. A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, a pattern. We can start to build a profile from the pieces. I've been compiling reports on the Overseers for years. Allow me to share what I've learned so far. I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there.
A hidden compartment. A hidden door, a hidden room inside the hidden room.
Fraxidus is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification. They're not terribly difficult to neutralize. But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of Hydra. Hydra is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren. In other words, if you spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by. Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention. This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the Lament.
Ashinohara. I've heard of it somewhere before.
The girl we had in the infirmary for a while. Chisa, I remember. The city that trapped her, Onami, is part of Ashinohara. Now, on to 2 key pieces of the puzzle. I did say the Fraxidus was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function.
I already investigated this.
Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation. And based on the intel I've gathered, that's their most critical base of operations. And where you'll find Eris.
How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly. But in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business. Key members. Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth, the Fraxidus operates with impunity across the planet. Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new Federation. To be blunt, they're the Space Trek Collective's single largest donor.
Eris, huh? Duly noted. I'm assuming the other key piece is the Grand Architect?
The Fraxidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. They only appear through borrowed identities. Real people, legendary beings, and even the phantoms of the dead from others' memories. I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time, and missed my shot. This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing for sure. The Grand Architect has been around for a very, very long time.
Since
It's a pity you called me
1977.
to Lahai Roy. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
You uncovered all this by yourself.
More or less. I did have some help along the way.
To get your hands on one of the Grand Architect's
It's cool that he's a
personal
good guy.
items,
He
You did more than just follow a trail.
strikes
You infiltrated them.
like 3 different character archetypes.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
Knowing the Fraxidus,
Or maybe just 2,
stealing
but
all that intel on
he
the
seems
overseers
good
is
and
risky,
bad at the same time.
no matter how loose they are.
Like he's like heartfelt
Each
and like
infiltration will
sly.
only be more dangerous than the last.
Or sometimes you're like, are you like setting
Luke,
up to?
How can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
You know, this is the second time you've said those words to me.
Character complexity, not my gotcha game.
They got away again.
Kind of like Scaramouche.
If I hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time.
Bro's too sexy to be a good guy.
I should send today's findings to him. It's been 2 years. Suppose I'm due for a report. Good. You got the intel. Would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing. You want me to go to Lahai Roy? Why?
There's evidence of their activity in Lahai Roy. I need you to keep an eye on things. And frankly, you need a break.
Now is not the right time.
You've already drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time? How can a doctor save anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from them.
Not pulling any punches, are you?
Trust me, that's only the warm-up. Lahai Roy is a nice place, Luke. Bright, passionate students. Beautiful snow. Perfect for slowing things down. Listen to me on this. Come.
Yes, sir.
Very well. As you wish. So I've led a leisurely life in the High Roy ever since. No need to worry. I know my limits. Let's set aside the Fraxidus for now. We should discuss the Exostrider plan. But first, tell me what happened to you and Imeth in the Frostlands. I see. Imeth, she... No wonder you're in such a state.
I understand her reasons. She was fighting for her dream, for the High Roy, in the only way she knew how. And I respect that, the fate she chose for herself. But I won't accept it. There's more I haven't tried. I'm not done fighting for her.
Of course. I wouldn't expect you to give up so easily. Now, about the Exostrider. It started with the Space Trek Collective finding a giant solid-skin root network in Bjarter Woods. They identified it as the lid, sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the Thernodians' fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell the High Roy's doomsday, but the entire world. But the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown. So, they created the Synchronists. The idea was to use augmented resonance to amplify the Exostrider's power, hoping that would keep the Thernodians suppressed. But lately, the Thernodians' attacks on the seal have been increasing. I'm afraid the Fraxidus is also getting ready to make a move. With the reactor core returned, all you need now is a little patience. Wait for the Exostrider to awaken. Then we can focus on how to use it to find Imeth. You were a synchronist in the Academy once before. I'll speak with Lucilla about getting you piloting access.
Then I'll wait for your news, Luke.
Certainly, but our immediate priority should be the Fraxidus. I have a feeling they're planning to sabotage our plans for the Exostrider. Rover said he'd like to check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before he left. Well, could be a way to take his mind off things.
Look at him pondering about Rover.
Now then.
Aww. Aww.
Dr. Herson, is something the matter?
Must you always assume the worst, Lucilla? Can't I just call to chat?
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the preamble. What is it?
Rover.
So this is about Imeth. He was so tight-lipped with me about what happened in the Frostlands, yet he spoke to you.
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything.
Yeah, he wasn't very
He was
tight-lipped with
willing to
Luke,
open
if you know what I'm saying.
If a friend runs into trouble, I'll naturally step in to listen. Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy. It could help us get ahead of a few potential issues.
Very well. Let's hear it then. Meet me at the Institute, the usual spot.
My head's spinning. Oh, Dr. Herson.
Karam!
It's good to see you.
Hello, good, how are you?
Ethan, you looked fine not long ago. What happened to you?
Who named this guy
my
Ethan?
thesis. My spot at the...
Hold on. I recall you coming by the infirmary with good news earlier. Something about an institute professor recruiting you for your top marks? Is this the price you have to pay for that? Careful. You might get talked out of the job over health issues.
No, I will get that position at the Institute. I'll crawl there if I have to. I'll come back from the dead if I die first.
Okay.
Now you're just delirious. I know getting this opportunity wasn't easy. You can't exactly just ask for time off. Come by my office later. I'll write you a sick note. You can't run yourself like an exoswarm, thinking you'll recharge
Corrupt,
the
Doctor.
moment the sun comes up. It's not how we humans work.
Thank you, Doctor. Good things are bound to come your way. This takes me back. I always got my best sleep passed out in your infirmary.
Probably because he was sucking on your blood.
Let's see here. Who's still skipping their physical checkup? Do these people not believe in proper work-life balance? So irresponsible. Ah, young Luke.
Vampire
What brings you to the
2.
Institute today?
True.
Just here to discuss something with someone. How have your shifts been treating you these past few months?
Not bad. You know, these researchers, getting them in for a checkup is like pulling their teeth. I have to hunt them down myself.
Yeah, chat. I'm about to move
What
into
do you say we
an
grab a
apartment.
drink after my shift?
So we're gonna have a new
The meal
background.
plans here are all nutritional
New
efficiency.
vibe.
Tastes like chewed up cardboard.
Of course. Why don't I show you that scout drone model I just finished while we're at it?
You work fast. You really do enjoy that sort of tinkering.
Taking things apart and putting them back together again is quite stress relieving. It's
Yeah,
a nice
I
way
know,
to unwind
it's
after a
important
day's
that
work.
she's in the background.
So,
We'll see.
why
I'm
do
gonna
you say
try.
we sneak over to Rogan's place when we get a minute and liberate
Joe
the
Rogan's
cannibal
place?
from that precious bod of his. We can put it back after he's had a good meltdown.
I'll have to see what I do, like for proper setup for it.
I'd rather not be an accomplice to that. It's unethical. And I can't believe you're still holding a grudge over that fish he stewed behind your back.
I mean, regardless, she's probably gonna. Is it
Have a
day in
seat,
your country or
Doctor.
night? It's nighttime. It's 2 a.m.
Shame. I thought he would come with you.
He's been here before.
Even if I
Things are
don't have the
different now.
couch like in the
I prefer
background,
not to have him tangled in the
probably have
collective's
like her
trivial
dog
matters.
bed.
Fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with.
I'm pretty sure she
I
lays right
don't
there
chase
because it's
after
really close to me.
pride or rank. All I care about is Star Torch Academy.
It'll depend.
Now, go on. Give me the highlights, Dr. Herson.
Yeah. Because she loves me.
The Fraxidus. I understand. I'll keep a closer watch.
Right.
As for piloting the Exostrider, if he's capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the preparations. That said, we can't ignore the risks that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who could help. But first, let me have a quick word with her. The Threnodian concerns every one of us at Lahairoi. I'll handle the board as you've asked. You focus on him and the matters here on campus.
Thank you for understanding, Lucila. President. Our conversation went more smoothly than I expected. I thought you might think I had a hidden agenda. As a thank you, care for some candy?
I'll pass. I'm well aware of your candy outreach program across campus. I've had my fill of sweets over the years. As for what you said earlier, I've been here long enough to know exactly who you are. Thanks to your efforts in uncovering those moles, the Academy is safer, and we have far fewer headaches to worry about. What truly surprised us was your choice to stay all
was
these years
cuddling with my
and
puppy.
become one of Lahai-Roy's steadfast guardians.
Oh, I'm just glad the president doesn't see me as some busybody.
Your country, it's 11 a.m. Good morning.
You're the right kind of busybody. The kind we're happy to have.
She's pretty cool looking.
A friend of mine sold me on this place. Went on and on about the beautiful snow and the bright, passionate students. Convinced me to come.
I still have my headphones on, so
When I
you don't
actually
need to
got
report
here, nothing
Hi,
like the
Geeky.
brochure he described. Turns out, 8 out
How
of
you
10
doing,
staff
Geeky?
members were planted here by different factions. Our students dream of reaching the stars, all while living in a gilded cage. Meanwhile, we have Roya dealing in exoswarm parts and
Drink vodka
colluding with
again?
new Federation smugglers.
I don't drink liquor, bro. Vodka's disgusting.
I know that these students aren't fools. They're the best minds from across the nations.
You said lock in for
If
cutscenes.
even I can see what's
but
going
I told
on,
you time and time again.
how could they be blind
But I
to
do
it?
what I want.
It's their ideals, their hope for the future that lets them endure the ugly realities of this
Do you
place
job
without
full
becoming
day and
cynical.
after you stream, so hardworking. How do you manage these things?
I only came to Lahai-Roy because a friend recommended it.
At a restaurant, I get free
But
drinks. Allegedly. Yeah. Allegedly, yes. Just walk up and be like, what's that face supposed to be? Kisses? Well, bartender's a big Jamaican man, so I don't really do that to him. But the girl bartenders do the wave with your eyebrows. The girl bartenders like me. Yeah, he does love it when he thinks it's funny. He loves me, bro. He's so, like, we have so much fun together at work. But all the bartenders like me because I help them out and I'm not, like, problematic for them, so. So yeah, essentially, allegedly I could ask them for pretty much anything, and usually I'd be able to get it, allegedly. But sometimes, like, at the end of a shift, they'll pour me a glass of $50 wine. Allegedly. It's pretty nice. He'll literally just be like, yo, you, come here. And then just... You move the eyebrows as it is waves of sea? Yeah. I don't... It's always been, like, something I'm pretty good at. A rough night. I sure wish I had 3 glasses of straight vodka. Full job, full day, and after you stream, so hard working. How do you manage these things? I don't know. I've been working since I was a child. I mean, not like a child, but well, even when I was a kid, I would go on like work trips with my dad. Not like but like doing stuff. He'd bring us with him. Bring me with him. If I become rich in the future, I will meet you. Okay, bet. But yeah, I just have always been, I've always had to, you know, earn my keep. And so I just work, and I work, and I work. But also, I'm not gonna let work stop me from pursuing this streaming thing, because I really like streaming. I love it.
No,
And I'd like to be able to
like it here,
put
right?
full, complete effort into it and not be destroying myself, but I do my best. That's why sometimes I'm just like really not feeling great. I'm kind of like completely drained. Because at this point, I stream.
Yes, same as you, Madam President.
I mean,
An
my
urgent
streaming
transmission from
hours are a little less
If you'll
as a
excuse me.
sacrifice for work. So we'll just say an average of 6 hours, 6 days a week.
Nevora's being kidnapped by the one we previously detained.
So I mean, I work about approximately 80
What is
hours
your
a week.
status? Are you severely
between
damaged?
streaming and work.
No need to worry. Just need time to prepare.
Understood. Prioritize damage control after this call. Notify the Academy's security department. It'll take time for them to respond. I'll go after Warren. Which direction did he take her?
Go after Warren. How are we? What's wrong? What's up with the? Oh, Warren's the new ball. Wait, no. Have we not captured Warren? What the shit? Did I miss something here? Warren escaped? The one we previously detained Warren. Oh, so
Savante space station he and I discovered before. I'm on my way.
he's the upper level faculty guy that everyone knows is sus.
Warren has
Okay, so like
escaped. He's taken his
he's the
student
one we
and is
took
heading
away,
for one of
right?
the debris fields in Frostlands.
What do you plan to do?
Warren took away.
I'm going after him. I'd like you to set up a perimeter there to
Yeah,
cut off
okay,
his
that guy.
escape and prevent any further risks
Streaming
to
your
the
passion.
Academy.
It is.
You want me to
I'm very
secure a
passionate about
perimeter
it.
while you go in alone to handle Warren?
I have a hypothesis. One I'd like to verify by myself.
Very well. Your track record warrants it. Go, Dr. Herson. I'll expect good news.
What is this picture? Or are we back in Jinjo?
Navora. Why now?
Yeah. Usually their pictures for load screens are pretty like with the topic. Laura's a 4-star? Did we see Sigrika in the beginning with Navora and Lucille, or was that another chick that was with the two of them?
I know you've been here before.
Bro got the
Take
Spectrum
me to
Blaster.
the data room. Now!
Oh, okay. I'll do anything you say.
They're heading deeper into the station. Is there someplace we haven't discovered yet?
We've been part 1 in classroom. We saw Navora and Sigrika when Amos was introduced. Right, okay. I didn't know if I knew it was Navora and I knew it was Lucille. I didn't know if the third girl was Sigrika or not.
Accurate. Rise anew. Time to incise.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to recap everything. I remember most of it. I remember, like, most of it. But thank you.
The bath's clear.
This guy's dead.
The researchers the Academy stationed here. 2 with gunshot wounds, but still alive. And this one? No vitals.
M-rated game? Showing a corpse on screen?
Their bleeding stopped. I should keep going after Warren.
What rating is this? Is it T or M? Imagine it's T, but... I didn't think you could show dead people on...
The bath's clear. Right on schedule. I am the vessel. Accurate. Blink, and agony ends. Rise anew. Time to incise.
Oh my gosh, not this stuff again.
Spatial anomalies. Did someone reactivate the Skyarc system?
Lodge
I'll
get in.
get out of Lahai Roy. Out of this cursed place.
It appears Warren's taken Navora to the data room we visited earlier. The path is blocked. It's those error modules again. I should use the adapter.
All right, Karam, have a great day.
It's cleared. Gotta keep moving.
This is very blue.
Almost there. Now, moment of truth.
The Warren Commission.
I brought.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's been.
Just like you asked. So you.
That's kind of
Where
why
are
I'm
you?
asking it what is rated.
Lahai Roy was just a minor setback. I'm still useful. I still have work in the new Federation. I still. Stop hiding! Say something! You! That doctor who's always watching.
You've reached a dead end, Warren. Don't you see that?
Your beloved is Warren?
It's your dead end!
I bet you look like Warren.
Skyarc's data room. There must be a reason. Is that just impulse? Perhaps. Return to silence! Huh. As expected. Gotcha. Rise anew.
Oh. Like pitiful little flop Warren.
Dr. Herson! Warren, is he?
Yeah, I cut him in half.
He's only unconscious. Everything's okay, Navora. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
It would be
Just
cool
that he
if
struck
they
me in the
brought
back
like
of the
a
neck.
weird, overly
really
malicious like sense of justice,
I'm
where like he would just
scared.
execute Warren for this, and then turn and like be super sweet to her.
It's okay. Don't force yourself to hold it in. After a shock like that, it's much better if you let it out. Keeping it bottled up is stressful in itself. Take your time. Tell me what happened when you're ready.
T for team.
Okay. I'll try. I need a moment.
Lock in with my cock in and wait, what?
Then rest here for now. I'll go check on Warren.
Lock in with the socks on. Yeah, I'm flocking. With my boat, I'm docking.
I fell asleep on the hospital bed. When I woke up and opened my eyes, Warren was pointing a gun at my head. He was frantic, grilled me non-stop about Skyark, and when he found out I'd been to the station before, he forced me to bring him. Wait! Those researchers by the door!
One of them didn't make it. The other two are still alive.
I see. As for what else happened, I don't
Picked up the
really
gun?
remember.
What's wrong with you, Navora?
That's all right.
Oh, she saw his
I've
pen.
already formed a rough theory
So
about
she
his
thinks
motives
he's
now.
evil.
You should rest, Navora. We'll handle things from here.
Is she gonna be a gun user?
Is that so? Then, Dr. Herson, care to share your theory?
Oh shit! Damn!
Oh, Doctor. How mean. Is that any way to treat a student?
I'm afraid identity theft is not in the curriculum. Isn't that right?
Grand
Architect of the Fraxidus.
That was insane, bro.
Since you insist on playing the student, I'll offer a lesson. It takes two to play a game.
Oh!
My. Played me for a fool, didn't you? I was going to kill you for a little one-on-one time with Rover. Shame.
Regrettable that you evaded what was meant for you.
Okay. I'm sorry, but this is voice. It fits and everything, but
Uncle
Okay, good.
Warren's dead.
I thought we were swapping to
Nice
him
and
being
clean.
the main everything.
Being caught out in the open, and still he thought he could just vanish from the High Roy and get away with this fiasco. The naivety is remarkable.
Anyway, I got back what I wanted too, so I'm a happy girl.
Ah.
On my way here, I kept wondering why you acted so quickly. Didn't fit your usual style of staying in character until the very end. Just as I thought. You were after this pen.
Ah,
If you
yes,
thought that, then why did
my
you bring the
precious.
pen with you?
I couldn't find it anywhere, so it was you who took it from me. This is the first time someone's taken something from me. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. When did you begin to suspect?
If you must know, my suspicions began to deepen during our last visit to the space station, when you feigned that injury. Your acting had been flawless, Grand Architect. But even you cannot mimic what you don't understand.
Pain.
Death itself.
Oh.
To an immortal like you, no matter how many times you die, it's just another lost identity. And I happen to have seen you die before.
Oh? Is this why you've had your eye on me all this time? Let me think. Oops. Can't seem to remember. My bad. My real favorite things are the ones that are really old and far, far away.
She's just called
But you,
Rover Unk.
you're something special, Dr. Herson. You're the first person in forever to ever come this close. Without you, the game in the High Roy would be so boring. So, you get prizes. And I promise, it's right up your alley. Now, for the first one. At the upcoming new solar celebration, among all the lovely students, stands a member of the Fractidus. I'm so
I know which
looking
one it
forward
is.
to that child's performance.
Telling us this doesn't do your spy any good.
But that's what makes it fun! It's a cat and mouse game. The mouse needs to know the cat is coming, or how else will it run fast enough on its little wheel? To win, you just have to be the hunter. And if you do end up catching that child, that just proves they were useless anyway.
That was only the first. What's the next one?
The next prize is right here in this data room. You're so smart, Dr. Herson. I bet you've already figured it out, no? I had so much fun on this little trip to the Sky Arc. So, how did you feel seeing the etheric sea? Oh, home sweet home. Your faraway home. The one you can never,
Yeah, that shit was
go
wild.
back to.
I'll be honest, I was
There
not
was no
expecting him to pull the
nothing.
trigger.
The look on your face was the sweetest treat. Let's be sure to have more fun like this in the future. Until next time, you two.
Grand Architect can't be this
I wish
cute.
you a pleasant past, present, and future.
China, stop impaling main characters. Luke. Alright, hold this bullet. Bro, how about we got 4 stars?
Why did you stop me? You think we couldn't have stopped her here?
Yes. My goal was to gather intelligence, not apprehend the Fraxidus' grand architect. When we dug up my father's empty grave, I realized that it is no simple feat to find an immortal who leaves no trail. The grand architect may appear to act on a whim, but in my observation, that playfulness is just another layer of disguise. There's a purpose behind it. When Nana called earlier, something felt off. Warren is a researcher himself. Why would he need to take a student hostage to investigate a debris field? Even if he did, breaking into the infirmary and letting Nana send a distress call was a sloppy strategy. Of course I'd be the first person she contacted.
So that's why you called me afterwards. I did hear Navora say you've had her in the infirmary all this time. You were keeping an eye on her then.
I was waiting for her to show her hand. Until then, it was all speculation. I needed to see her end the act to be sure. Immortal, 1,000 faces. We've managed to gather quite a bit of intel on the Grand Architect. If I'm not mistaken, there should be
We know
something more
17
important
of
hidden in
his
this
1,000 faces. We need to identify the rest
Otherwise,
of them, and then we can
she
know
wouldn't
who
have
he
called
is.
it a prize.
I thought so when she shot what's his name? She must have executed Warren right there. Do you think they introduce another overseer soon? Or do you think those 4 is it? Or the 3 and then him.
These are the personnel files from the Skyark space station. This lettering. Do you recall the lead researcher on the Etheric Sea Initiative? The one we saw in the hologram during our first visit?
Professor Junchi.
Yes. During his lecture, he mentioned a scholar who had just joined the project, Wei Ying, but his introduction was cut short.
Weighing my options.
I've found that scholar's record in the system.
And her name.
The letters of this name are a perfect match with those engraved on that pen.
Fleur-de-lis.
That scholar is the Grand Architect.
According to these records, the Etheric Sea Initiative was stalled due to a lack of funding until she joined. Then, it was pushed back on track. Her involvement influenced the CSC's decision on this project. But everything else about her birthplace, employment history, or academic background is missing.
Sounds like another identity borrowed by the Grand Architect.
Indeed. It seems we've just traced this 1,000-faced individual back to an even earlier point in Solaris' history. These records also show Wei Ying took great interest in the CSC and Etheric Sea Initiative during that period. That must be why she infiltrated the Skyark space station.
The universe. What secrets is it hiding behind all those infinite stars? I really want to know.
And about that footage... No need to explain. The fewer people who know about your secret, the better. It just occurred to me that this wasn't a coincidence. If her goal in the past involved you, then it's something to keep in mind on your journey ahead.
The Etheric Sea. That might have been my entry point to Solaris after leaving my distant homeland. Wei Ying was interested in the etheric sea before its planet-wide spread. Did she want to use it as a medium to reach somewhere beyond? I will. Given her nature, it's only a matter of time before we meet again. The more she appears, the more she gives away. If she enjoys playing games, then it means she'll follow some rules at least. Otherwise, she'd die of boredom.
Huh. Exactly. And as I've said before, sometimes style, personal taste, and ambition can be more revealing than intended. The Fractsidus has more than one base in Solaris, and I'm far from the only one with a grudge or an interest in their activities. Until now, the Grand Architect has been like a reflection in water. She never appears as her own person, only by the faces of the already dead. But now, her fascination with what lies beyond all those infinite stars is a thread we can pull.
Does that mean Nirvana's dead?
We can start identifying which schemes bear her signature. And the Court of Savante, since our Grand Architect has taken
Or is
interest
Nirvana
in her
never
before,
was alive?
a trip to Mengzhou may be worth a visit.
The Court of Savante was active in Mengzhou?
Just a rumor. They say a city was built there under their direction. There may be clues there.
So would they actually release her as a character?
As for the new Federation,
and it's just
you'll
the
likely
Grand
end up there
Architect?
eventually if you plan to counter the Fractsidus' operations in the future. But not now. Things are too complicated over there, and they handle resonators differently. Even with the Black Shore's backing, going in unprepared would be serious risk.
Not clear if you can impersonate
I'll be
dead
cautious.
people.
Before Navora, did you find any other traces of this Grand Architect in the High Roy?
Yes. There is this one thing. But it's
Bro,
only
my dog's
speculation.
hair is like intertwined with my hair.
About how Imeth disappeared. From what you told me, she died from overclocking trying to stop the Thernodean over a decade ago. After that incident, the Academy detected cracks on the Thernodean seal in the depths of Biarter Woods.
Christopher making copy
Damage
NPC.
seemed
Grand Architect can turn
intentional.
into someone already dead or not real, like Charon.
You mean?
So Nirvana.
I believe it was
is
the
either
Grand
dead or
Architect who
not real,
damaged the
or
seal.
Potentially.
And that led to Imeth's death.
Alive. Other quests indicate they can impersonate live people. Hmm.
Lucila's people will handle things here now.
Wait, did he just say that the... I'm gonna guess it. The Grand Architect had something to do with the whole thing with the Aleph. Guy from overclocking trying to stop the Thernodean over a decade ago. After that incident, the Academy detected cracks on the Thernodean seal. In the depth, the damage seemed intentional. You mean... I believe it was the Grand Architect who damaged the seal that led to Imeth's death. Okay.
We should leave.
To where?
Let's go clear our minds.
Human.
You shouldn't sit with this alone. Penny for your thoughts?
My thoughts are a lot more expensive
There's
than
too
a
many to
penny.
count.
Well, good thing there's a lot of pennies.
Feel like talking about it?
Maybe a little.
Wow, voice acting and facial expressions are top tier, almost as good as Genshin.
I keep wondering, if the choices I made in the past were the right ones.
I don't think anything
I still
beats
don't know why I
Vincent's
chose to erase my memories.
insane facial
That
expressions.
one decision cost me my grip on everything. It made me leave so many people behind.
The peak that is Layla voice acting, bro. I don't think Wuwa touches it.
Those at the Black Shores, and probably more I don't even know or remember now. I pulled everyone into my grand plan to save the world. And when it mattered most, I wasn't even there. If we can't save Imeth, she'll just be forgotten, left to drift in the void forever.
Even if that hadn't happened, your path was always destined to diverge from most of ours. You know your lifespan is immense. Barring some accident, most of us will leave this world long before you. Death and goodbyes are a final lesson no one escapes.
You think Rover takes on
For
this
you,
this
it's a question that lingers.
visage
For an
for
exceptionally
because he's here and he actually looks different?
You're right.
He's like some kind of
Since
alien.
you already know that, you should also see that everyone else has already given their answer. You're still the same person you were before. Just as resilient, still bringing hope to others. That's why, after all these years, we're still willing to stand with you. And it's not because you're a supposed savior. It's because you've always been you. And we're not just doing this for you. We're doing it for Solaris. For the future we all chose to fight for. We chose this path ourselves. You have nothing to feel guilty for. One can only move forward by making peace with what's lost. You taught me that a long time ago. In the end, I failed to find my father's murderer. I failed to protect Rhine. I failed to protect my own family.
Rover, he's crying. Kiss him now.
You're still alive. You're alive. There's still hope. You did everything you could.
Who knows when I'll wake up next time.
What? Why are we turning into pasts? What? What the fuck did I miss? I didn't even look away. Oh, wait.
Then we'll make a promise, Luke. We'll see each other again.
Wait. Oh. You taught me that a long time ago. Cue
Next
flashback.
winter.
That happened last time too. Okay,
Open your
so
eyes,
my bad.
And I'll be standing right here. Just like today.
Come now. Enough with that face. Some candy?
You always carry candy with you. Are you sure they really work?
As in...
It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood? Your words.
Ah, that. Honestly, not really. It's become more of a habit of mine.
Bro, he just...
Boy,
He just
I'd have one whenever things felt too
the
big
Luke
to
promise is not an
Sweetness
F.
was a distraction. Something to look forward to. Later, after I inherited Naviale,
Later he switched from candy and changed to heroin.
Control. So I'd eat them to cope. Especially when I was up to my neck in trouble thanks to my business associates. Even after I left the company and set out to follow the Fraxidus' trail on my own, I'd be chewing on one while I watched those who helped me die right in front of me. Still powerless, it seems. So I've come to believe that no matter how strong a person becomes, not everything can be done perfectly. In life, many things are beyond our control.
Right, because it's pretty much indicated that like past old Rover and new Rover are pretty much still the same person. Like he didn't transform as a human from old Rover. He still had all these people believing in him, and he was making promises and saving people and all that.
It reminds me that meeting people is still a gift, even if I know I might.
So it
lose
must have
them
been real bad for him to break all those promises and
If you
give
let
up
grief
everything
and anger burn you out,
to do that
become
reset.
obsessed with results. You forget the joy you
Like-
felt along the way.
Like, can you fathom the way this Rover acts? Can you fathom him making that choice? Knowing he has all these promises he's got to keep for people and all these people he's got to save? You can't unless something diabolical occurs that he has to do it, you know?
A little sweetness.
Which would
Just keep
say
numbness at bay.
that that's what happened, which is fucking kind of cool to think about.
I'll have one of your candies.
How does it taste?
Luke, my chances of saving Armeth, they're pretty
Tastes like
slim,
Luke.
aren't they?
They are. You'll need a miracle. But you've always been good
Oh, look
making
at that.
those
Did you see that shot, bro? They're doing the free run shots. The like jarring, unsettling, almost completely wrong angle shit.
Thanks for the candy.
You're very welcome.
Free therapy. Yep, there's something really big. Fraxis set up to walk their way. I think they want Rover to open the gate to space.
Understood.
Ooh. Yo, that livery is nice. Oh my gosh, give me a full Luke skin. Put Luke's freaking massive schlong on the side of my car. That big glowing scythe. Luke Bulge livery win. Okay. Another Persona 5. Wow, how far off are we from... CVT story, have Rover backstory? Sadly, or at least they changed the way they tell the story, so now those backstories are gone.
At your disposal.
Let's try Yang Yang.
Echoes of the past. At your disposal. Yay. Perish.
Reaction imbalance ends here. Rot resected. Refreshing.
How do you feel about the bike? I didn't feel like it changed anything. Y'all told me that it gets better or whatever, but I guess the bike's fine. I mean, I'm getting better at using it, so. Bike is way more fun at max upgrades. I mean, according to the little level up thing, it only goes
And quantification
max speed is
are
2.
the bedrock of
I'm just referring to the stats that it's talking about. Right here. Speed level 2. Never goes up. Get 2 at 5. And then you stay on 2. Stats, these maps. Oh. Reasonable. Damn, I need 1 blue pole. Look at how much we've got saved up, chat. I mean, it's not really necessarily saved up. It was a lot of purchases too. All those little bundles. Sorry, I come off as much less abrasive outside of text. You're fine. Text is fine. It's but if you do bite gooder. Okay. I mean, it's just the age-old tale of text not really portraying your intentions. And sometimes it is. So maybe I don't believe you and you're just a dickhead all the time. Respectfully. Bro, I actually hate the respectfully thing. I'll be honest. I think it's so stupid when somebody says something rude and then goes respectfully. Like, no. There's nothing respectful about what you just said, so don't act like you can just say respectfully.
The bath's clear.
We know that poor drones are
Respectfully, she's a bitch. This girl said that once. I was like, this. What? That is not respectfully. There's nothing. There's no way you can make that. I've never prefixed my statements with respectfully. Interpret that how you will. Oh, my fucking fingers kind of hurt. I don't know why. Probably from working out. There's a matter regarding the new solar celebration. I'd like to discuss this in detail. If you have a moment, come find me at these coordinates. And keep this in mind, when the one from afar touches the truth, the door of dreams will appear. Okay. How long is this story? 3 a.m. I don't think I got much juice left in me.
The bath's clear.
Why are you such a slave? Just look at this paragraph. It reads like you were hallucinating. The Royal refused to speak with me until I solved the equation they left behind.
About your paper.
They say it's the only way to prove I'm qualified to teach that shit.
How do I put this gently? It's not exactly going to set the academic world on fire, which is a good thing.
Strike me as ordinary academy support staff. More like special.
I want to convene. I want to pull, but I want to pull for a character I actually want.
The Royal do not tame the exoswarm. Guide them or walk with them.
Let me ride the doggy. Maybe pulls for Chong-Li? I don't know if I want to pull for Chong-Li. I am not nearly as obsessed with her as you are.
The Royal do not tame the exoswarm. We guide them or walk with them. The Royal do not tame the exoswarm. We guide them or...
Refreshing.
Uh-huh.
New solar celebration and riddles. Sounds like a blast. Here I was thinking we could use this chance to relax, but that architect guy from the Fraxidus mentioned it too.
Yes. The Grand Architect treats everything happening here in the High Roy as a game.
Without you, the game in the High Roy would be so boring. So, you get prizes. Now, at the upcoming new solar celebration, among all the lovely students, stands a member of the Fraxidus.
A Fraxidus agent is hiding among the students, biding their time to strike during the celebration. Maybe that's what President Lucila wants to discuss.
Makes sense. But what's with the one from afar bit?
And probably a riddle. Let's go see the president and find out what she's planning.
Ay, ay, ay. Thousand Island Aftertune. Keep an eye out.
That's clear.
Detected. Strong behavior and spectrum signature match.
We've got the mind-bending herder. The spectral analysis indicates a 12% anomaly
in... I see. I'll count on you then, Dr. Luke. Ah, Rover's here. I'll brief him on the situation.
President Lucila, what do you need us for? And, what did you mean by the one from afar who touches truth?
Why don't you take a guess? It means exactly what it says.
The one from afar is me. And the truth that reveals the door of dreams is...
The truth has waited for you here for...
33.2, this is spoilers? I thought this was the next quest. Isn't this 3.2? I mean, isn't that what I'm doing next? Oh.
You need a good pillow for a good sleep. When it comes to dreams, that is the absolute truth. A simple riddle, isn't it?
Well, you are watching a live stream.
Okay. But, what's that got to do with us? You didn't call us here to solve a riddle, right?
You're here because I'd like you to investigate the Academy's dark side. We believe the Grand Architect's next move is tied to it. Think of it as the Academy's reflection. It's a special sonorosphere, formed from the collective emotions of the student body. It's an inseparable part of this place. A mirror into the thoughts of every student here. A reflection of their youth.
I'm probably not gonna play too much of it.
Youth. A fascinating concept. So full of ideals and passion, but also anxiety and sorrow.
Sorry, it's Thursday. I was fed free drinks by a
The dark
Jamaican
side
guy.
absorbs it all, reflecting their true selves back at them. And that's not all.
Are you copying me?
Imagine the dark side as a vortex. Negative emotions like anxiety and sorrow form its eye.
they swell and collide, seeping into the students' minds. Over time, they come to affect the academy itself.
Exactly. It's been troubling the academy for some time. Many of our students were hailed as geniuses back home, only to discover they're just one of many here. They've given their all, yet find the peak they once stood upon is now out of reach. The dark side forces these young minds to face that truth. A harsh reality that can be difficult to accept.
I don't like the way she said accept.
In the end, the Research Institute found a way to confine the dark side within riddles, turning it into a harmless game that students look forward to each year. Solve a riddle, face your problems, and process the emotions festering in the dark side. That was the original purpose.
Why'd she say it's dark side with a T? I'm not pulling for her.
But recently, something's changed. Dr. Luke has reported a sharp decline in students' mental states, as if they've been influenced somehow. At the same time, I've detected a frequency in the dark side that doesn't belong to the academy. It can't be traced or analyzed. We need more information, but we're stretched thin. Between hunting for the Fraxidus agent, the celebration approaching, and dealing with the students' deteriorating mental health, it's not looking good.
W hair color, though.
The Grand Architect intends to create chaos in the Academy to conceal their true objective. Looks like we'll have to investigate the Academy's
What
dark
element
side
do you think
ourselves.
she is?
So,
Glacio?
This pillow is the key to getting in.
I see. This is our starting line.
Yes, head in whenever you're ready.
Into the pillow?
I'll stay
Let
outside.
me head into
and
them
keep in touch.
pillowy booba. What?
So this is the Academy's dark side.
That's right. Do you see them? The floating astronaut helmets along with the desks and chairs. They are the students' delusions. They took root in the academy and were shaped by their emotions. Chapters in their youth, you might say. Let's move on. You need to find the alarm clock.
We've got a Glacio character coming up, right?
Just as an alarm clock is a call to wake up. It is your key to leaving this place. When the Institute bound the dark side, they took great care to ensure the students' safety. Every riddle has an answer. And if the
You need to listen to Iris play guitar at night time, then you can log off and stop spoiling me. No.
So, breathe easy.
The things you said, I've never thought of it that way before.
That's amazing.
There's someone ahead.
Likely a reflection made by the dark side. Oh, that particular student, though.
The data's wrong no matter how you look at it. Wrong, wrong, wrong. What else can I do? I've tried everything. You mean I should just give up? But
she's not talking to you.
right. It's not like anyone on the team would miss me anyway.
She's no longer a student here. I remember her. She once proposed a few research hypotheses. Brilliant. Just headed in the wrong direction. But she never could get past that. The dark side absorbed her pain. Here it remains.
I'm so tired. I don't know what to do anymore.
Then why not stay? You've thought about it, haven't you? Just give all your worries to me. Relax.
I have to pee.
Let me help you.
This voice is...
Rated E for everyone.
Track it down.
things you said? I never thought of. You're finally here, Sigrika! Took you long enough. You're always studying those runes and never have time for us.
It's okay not to know. Just stay here.
These people are all talking to the same voice. Is it influencing them? President Lucilla?
Hello?
Signal's been cut off.
Be careful, Rover. Something smells off here. Huh? I think it's coming from over there.
Let's go take a look. A rabbit. It looks like it's waiting for us.
These frequencies smell different now. Stay alert, Rover.
Is that Navora?
That was amazing! I knew you could solve it. No matter what kind of riddle it is, you'll always find the answer. You really are a future Heliotic 6 successor.
I believe in you, my dear girl. You will become an excellent soulsworn. What's the point of working so hard? Why not just tell them you can't do it and quit? Hmm?
The hour is upon us.
I hereby illuminate this rune. Be gone at once.
Damn.
Are you okay? Did I help you?
Did I help you?
Oh, I know you. You're that freshman who was muttering to himself in class.
Oh.
How is it that you're here?
Me? I'm here to solve the riddles, of course. The picture in my riddle led me here. But everything's become a bit of a mess. Strange runes were scrawled all over the place. But I've almost figured it all out. The exit is just...
Behind you.
these runes again. Come on, we're getting out of here.
What kind of riddle did you get?
A picture made of runes. What was yours? Oh, this way! I think this is the clock.
How do you feel, Rover? Glad to hear it. A strong frequency cut the signal soon after you entered the dark side. What exactly happened in there? Tacit discords. They have no business being in the dark side. Seems the situation is even more delicate than we thought. And that student?
Sigrika. The reflections mentioned her name.
She's considered to be a future Heliotic 6 successor. An A-list student, brilliant in deciphering runes and passionate about every aspect of Academy life. Never one to hesitate to lend a helping hand. That kindness has earned her many friends.
Including Navora. I've seen them together several times. Navora's reflection also spoke of her. We both know who Navora really is.
You think Sigrika might be the one the Grand Architect was talking about?
She may have just entered the dark side by mistake. Still, Navora could have influenced her more than anyone else. Besides, I'm curious about the riddle she received. She said it's some kind of rune picture.
I've reviewed every registered riddle for the new solar celebration. None fit that description.
Then we'll have to speak with her directly.
My thoughts exactly. The new solar celebration holds great importance for the Roya. You'll likely find her at the event venue. Contact me if you need anything, Rover. I'll assist however I can.
Okay. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. Sleepy, sleepy boy. Very lazy. Wuwa.
Going in! The story has only just... Think you can get away?
On me.
They did give Bennett a costume.
Benny's adventure team.
I wasn't playing when costume was free. If I were to buy a costume, I'd probably buy that one. Disgusting. It's almost perfect. It is just one piece away from being perfect.
Leave it to me. Teamwork is strict. Okay. Let's play. Time for takeoff.
Thunder!
If only it was not a flower, because a flower is like the easiest fucking thing to get a hold of.
Story has only just... Think you can get away? Here we go.
Maria sweeping in! Huh? On me.
Arrah! Oh wait, that's actually not that great. I mean, it'd be fine on Venti. You come in Genshin for them. For avoiding power creep. Yeah, they did pretty good. Like, the thing about Genshin power creep is that, like...
Add Ash. Thank you for completing.
I don't know, there's a certain level of power creep that, like, most of the characters can get to the level of, like, doing insane numbers to the bosses anyway, like overkill numbers. So even like Augusta or fuck Mawika's like insane numbers is like, but it's just more insane with on an unnecessary level, you know?
Weapons need regular maintenance. Take good care of them.
Yeah, I know, I agree with that statement.
Most.
They introduced an entirely new system, and that system like fit into the meta while allowing like all of the other reactions to stay fine. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like I think it's because for a while, I mean, I guess that looking at the roster, there was always like this 5-star support is the best in slot still. Like, if you're looking at like Shunha, but it's like Shunha is like the staple 5-star cryo support for a lot of cryo characters, not like in this time period, of course, or like for freeze teams, all that. Not like, oh, Shunha came out in order to support Kamisato Ayaka, and that's it.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
But you go further in, and you've got like Sitlali is focused in on a melt team, but still, Sitlali isn't like, oh, I mean, yeah, she's best in slot for Mawika, but okay. Oh, relax. If you say if you're gonna type something out that has to be flagged, then maybe I don't know. It's not like horrors that much. Shunha's awesome, but was never really very good. Yeah, I think Shunha's gonna get a buff. Shunha is one of the coolest characters in the game. But yeah, I mean, you go further in. I don't like, because my last time playing was when Mika and Dea came out, and then I took a break from Genshin from here to here when Nefer first ran. Right before Fontaine came out, yeah. So I didn't really experience any Fontaine characters these last couple, like Baiju. And then yeah, I didn't experience any Fontaine or Natlan as they were coming out. So even still, my like impression on the power creep is a little mixed. Just because, I mean, it really still already was, like, the new characters coming out were more powerful than... Other than, like, making, like, a staple of Shogun for a long period of time. I mean, she was strong as hell, like, one of the best teams you could make for a long time until Nahida and Hyperbloom came out. But yeah, I mean, they just kept releasing characters that were strong and getting stronger, but never, like, blowing the past record, I guess. I level 1 Bennett and level 1 Fontaine Water Archon. Forgot her name. Irina. But then you hit these two, I guess. And Shilonen is like a ridiculously broken support as well. But then even still, like, you go past it and you've got, like, Varesa's strong as shit, but it's not like Varesa's, like, game breaking. It's not like Skirk's game breaking. They are all strong as hell, but... And even here, I really don't even agree with the power creep. The only real problem with power creep in this game is that the introduction of this set of characters brings in that new system that is inaccessible to these characters. That's their power creep. Even releasing Mawika and her being as strong as she is, you can still do insane damage numbers with Hu Tao. You can still go back and do crazy insane damage numbers with Klee. You know? So like being like, oh well, yeah, but Mawika hits 1 mil or 2 mil or whatever. Yeah, but where does that apply? They don't have characters where you like, oh, congratulations, you beat it in 0.5 seconds instead of 3 seconds. Because your Mawika is so crazy built. Like, okay. Congratulations. Like, that's not even the point. At that point, it's not even the point. I haven't followed Genshin closely since post-Augusta. Bro, can you have, like, a modicum of respect, please? Mawika and Silali. Yeah. Yeah, and so then they released these with these, like, weird numbers. I mean, yeah, their damage output is diabolical, but they're also introducing this, like, new system. But aside from that system, which I think they should just, I don't know, I doubt they ever would, but I think they should just incorporate it into a mixture of some of these characters. Or make the enablers, like the enablers of the Hydro version, or Hydro being the enabler, I'm assuming, make it so that Columbina can enable these reactions with these characters. I don't get why you have to, like, completely stun lock the other characters. Like, yeah, Flynn's absolutely capitalizes on that way stronger, but still make it possible for Nouvelette to do it. Still make it possible for Kokomi to do it. I mean, she's poor, but still, you know what I'm saying. Commendable anti-power creep to me. PGR has crazy bad power creep, but that's because their free-to-play model was too generous. I started PGR after I started WUWA, and I eventually dropped PGR because every new patch was massive power creep. Yeah. But, like, also, another thing to consider is okay, so there's, like, a couple arguments or discussions to have in that scenario. It's like, power creep is kind of, it's potentially a necessary thing, in that it keeps people interested and keeps people spending money on their game. And it's not necessarily like a commendable, it's not like a proper practice, I don't think, but it is kind of necessary. It's necessary from the business's standpoint. I think it's necessary for the business to get you to spend money, because WUWA, Genshin, PGR, whoever, their goal is for you to spend money. Doesn't matter. They don't care that you fell in love with Zhongli and Albedo and Ganyu when they came out, and you never really wanted to get another character. They want you to get a new character, so they want to make it so that these characters are a lot more attractive and do better damage than these characters. Nobody loves Albedo? Mud loves Albedo. I like Albedo as a character. I don't really care about Geo in general. They should be selling Ningguang skins. They should be reworking Ningguang into a 5-star. If they make better, more desirable characters, those characters will sell. No, I mean, I agree with that completely. I agree with that completely, but also there's a level of there's a level of stagnation that they have to shift out of. Because if every single character can auto attack for 50k across the board, well, I have Sino, so why would I care about getting Flints? Which I have that mentality, and I'm fine with it. Which, of course, they're not really comparable. Sino isn't like a comparable 5-star, as you would say, like Shogun. I have Shogun, why would I get Flints? Or like, oh, I got Varesa a few months ago, why would I get Flints? I already have a really strong Electro. They want you to go like, oh, look at this new strong thing. HRSR combat system is so limited they can't rely on selling cool new characters. They have to sell new higher numbers. Genshin wasn't like that. Yeah, I mean, actually, you are probably right. That's why Genshin doesn't need power creep, is because they can rely on visuals. They can rely on visuals. They have insanely good character design. Like, their actual character model designs are so good. And another good point, I would say, is that this is I personally have never really been like a booba maxing. I've never been a booba maxing gamer. The fact that they can make so many characters so objectively modest and have done so well is a good testament. Like, big kudos. Like, you've got like, I like a sexy woman, of course. I like a sexy character model, but this is like very tasteful versus like Melon's lady. What's her name? And we all like something different, and that's fine. But the fucking lady from WUWA, it's like the only thing you can pay attention to is those fucking boobs. You know? They have a little bit of movement, and like obviously there's some shape, there's some jiggle physics, but it's never been like, oh my gosh, look how big her boobs are, look how in your face they are. Even this is like tasteful. It's always been like tastefully modest. They've kind of gotten a little more so with these two. Like Natlan characters got a little like lost that touch, I guess. But even they still like it's not like they were like, oh, we need to start showing them boobas off. Like, look at this. Like, it's a lot of leg, of course, but like Cantarella, yeah. In her intro, she spoiled the fact that she was the real Sentinel Resonator in her character trailer if you count the number of Tazit marks on her. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's a cool thing. But maybe not in like, I don't know. I will like kind of back off on the power creep thing. Well, okay, actually I'm not. I don't agree with power creep. I think it's just, I agree with you. I think it is just make better characters. Make a character that people want to buy. You don't have to make them stupid OP in comparison to the past characters, and you can still make them to want to buy. I wanted to buy Varka, regardless of how his kit was going to end up, regardless of his damage output. People post and be like, oh, Varka's cooked, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't do as much damage as this. It's like, I don't give a fuck, bro. His design's awesome. I find out that his kit's actually fucking sick. I've been hoping for him since the beginning of the game. You know, they talked about him. He was the most talked about characters from literally release of the game. Name dropped all the time, all that stuff. And he's finally out. I'm getting him, right? You do something like that, you've got a good business practice. But not everybody is as good at that. And there's a lot of, I'm not being like, oh yeah, Genshin's the greatest company. There's a ton of things that they need to do for me to ever say that. And probably won't ever do. If I still played Genshin, Alice is insta-buy? Yeah, I mean, they're moving into that era of like, look at all these characters that they name dropped for years. And then they're gonna deliver them. And that's awesome. Like Dainsleeves? Hell yeah, I'm pulling for Dane. Hell yeah, I'm pulling for Alice. Even though she's Pyro, and I would rather it be like a new Electro character, or a new fucking Cryo. I don't even know what she looks like, but I know what she looks like in my head. She's kind of like a... She's kind of like a, she's kind of milfy. Dainsleif looked like garbage for years. Is he cool? I mean, I don't... They still haven't even really, like, talked about releasing him. His last appearance...
We've just received some big information regarding Dainsleif playable standpoint in the game, and a lot of people
This is
are going to be
completely
shocked.
fake.
We are stand.
What the hell is that? Why would they ever release a character that looks like that?
Definitely be introduced into the story and. We've just received some big information regarding Dainsleif's playable standpoint in the game, and a lot of people are going to be shocked. We actually do have a.
I mean that's a fake character, but Veresa optimal build. Yeah, no. Yeah. Too many boy shorts. You got pants on. Well, you got this big badass. Barca's really, really cool. He actually... So his voice lines will change. Like, hear this? He says burn, but if you change his team, his he'll say something else. But he's a little strict. You have to have, for maximum buffs, you want 2 pyro, 2 animo, and then you also want the hexarai.
Understood. I just have to stand here, right?
But like you could do, well.
Ready for a rehearsal?
So see how he's fire right now? I think the glow of the sword even changes. But if you do, so he absorbs. He does animo and the elemental damage of the other character. So like for example, you wouldn't build your goblet. You wouldn't necessarily do like animo damage. You would go the elemental damage of the character of the team that he's on. And then like his voice line changed. He said freeze right there.
Our mission begins.
Let's finish this quick.
He didn't say anything. You like the flying totem rifle? No, she's a little more like RNG. I don't even know what he said there. She's like, so she'll, I don't know too much about her either, but she'll basically, if you have like pyro, electro, cryo, that's what you want to do. And then her bullet will like, she charges up the 6 bullets or whatever, and then you have like a random increase but random chance of making that element. But she's not like dual element in this as specifically dual element like this. I started playing Genshin in like 2024 after several months of noticing the same slutty cosplays on Twitter. But best in slot is these 4.
Gonna be epic.
Right now.
Increasing our combat strength? I'll do my best.
Because they're all supportive, and then these 2 give him, or one of them gives him Hexarai. Oh, I just explained it all to you. Yeah, well, yes, Varka requires, for maximum, he doesn't, it's not, like, absolutely necessary. Like, but if you want the maximum out of all of his, like, buff stats on his talent list, you want 2 of the Fett characters and then 1 Animo. That's the team you want to build. But that's just kind of how characters have been going. I mean, even in Natlan, I mean, even in Fontaine, they were making characters like a lot more specific focus, like with melt build focused, or. But you could do it. You could do a less, like a more like traditional team if you wanted. But yeah, this is what you're focusing on. And you're actually like, you're focusing less on a reaction from him, and you're more looking at like pure damage increase. So that's why these teams are good, because Benish is giving you a ton of attack, he's giving you shred and damage boost, and he's giving you damage boost as well. And both of them are giving you sub DPS. So like your overall damage output is insane without even relying on like reactions. Like, whereas like someone like Chevreuse, her entire support focus is like overload, doing like having like an overload team, which I think is cool. I mean, his team is strict in a different way, but like as long if you just put it like you really want Hexarai, you absolutely want Hexarai. So you could do something like this. I mean, you could potentially, I don't know, Feck, Pyro, Hydro. So I guess he would take Pyro. Yeah, I don't know how you would make a overload build with him. Chevreuse is a boring character. Yeah, I mean, she's 4-star support. What's up, Scyther? I've been doing Genshin, just not as much. Like, not as long streams for Genshin. I've been just doing it every once in a while. But I'll be back on Genshin pretty heavy, probably pretty soon. Yeah, Hexen Circle actually, if I use roster as a reference, Hexen Circle was first incorporated when Durin came out. So this is how new Hexen Circle is. Hexen Circle is basically... So here you go, Sarok. Here's more reinforcement for the whole power creep thing. They're actually... Hexen Circle is the approach that they're taking of bringing old characters into meta. So they took a bunch of characters and made them in the Hexen Circle thing. A lot of old Mondstadt characters, and then they're gonna do something. I have the rumor, or I don't know if it's purely confirmed, but they're basically gonna go with doing something like that for other things. Whereas like characters are in kind of tribes now. So I think Lisa, I don't think. So I think it's Razor. What's this list? It's Razor, Sucrose, Mona, not Jean, not Diluc, Venti, Razor, Sucrose, Mona, Venti, Klee, and
so heavy.
And then Durin and Varka that I know of for sure. So if you have 2 Hexen Circle characters in your team, you activate the Hexen Circle buff. And so all those characters have been buffed. So Mona's stronger now, because she's a part of the Hexen Circle team. Oh, and Albedo. So it's like they basically like came out with like a faction system to bring up older characters and make them actually useful again. And in some scenarios, like Durin, if you have like Durin and Venti, and then you have 2 other team members, Durin's buff, his Hex and Circle buff as a support, still buffs other characters. Nobody cares about Albedo? Oh, you don't care about Albedo. Yeah, so the link that I can't see. Yeah, Hex and Circle. So there you go. They're not purely going with power creep anyway. Now that even though they're going into like a power creepy mode with the new system that only these characters can access, and most of said characters are 5 stars. They still didn't even like fully there are creeping old characters back up. So I think that they're gonna like do like a group of the characters for each one. But I just saw one thing. Okay. So this is a theory at the moment, but apparently they did this same, like, what they're doing right here, they did the same thing with the last group that got the Hex and Circle buff. So assumably this is going to be a Knights of Favonius buff. And maybe Vark is going to be a part of that too. That would be insane if he gets 2 different buffs. So you do, like, instead of Bennett. Well, actually, I'm surprised Bennett... If they did... No, Bennett's just Adventurers Guild, isn't he? And isn't she just Adventurers Guild? So I don't know what this would mean, but... Grizzly, Dea, Cujo, Lynette was the top tier meta team back when I played. Did he bring the horses back? Bennett ruined the game, to be honest. I mean... Yeah. Marcus sold the horses? Yeah, I don't know. Bennett broke the game for like 5 years. I just don't. I don't know. My perspective on things like that is to disagree, just because it's inconsequential. There's no, like, yeah, he was probably the best support, of course, but it's not like you couldn't. You have so much autonomy in this game to make a team and that team be good that it's not like you couldn't not use Bennett. Same with Kaza. People are like, oh, Kaza is too strong. You don't have to use Kazuha. He's just an awesome character. Okay, so the lore behind the Hexen Circle is... Alice mentioned that the buffs are strategies the Hexen Circle developed for everyone in case Mondstadt ends up being attacked, even if some of the quests like Mona and Fischl are fun adventures or jokes. Making a second faction for Mondstadt would also be over-designed feature bloat. The idea we will be getting 8 total factions eventually is already basically a whole new layer as important as the element system. Doubling it and restricting it so many characters to niche pairings wouldn't be fun to look forward to anymore and possibly kill enthusiasm for the bus as a whole. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Because you're making like the Hexen Circle people like be a lot more restrictive on their teams. It's like, okay, well yeah, Razor got a buff, but for the most like for that buff to actually work, you now have to have a Hexen Circle teammate rather than him just being strong with other characters. It's not about Bennett being best in slot. It's about you said it yourself. You loved theory crafting. So you theory crafted, assumably, you keep saying you had Bennett level 1. You theory crafted never having Bennett in your team, and you did fine, right? And so, who gives a fuck if Bennett's strong? Who gives a fuck if Malwika's strong? Who gives a fuck if Ollie's an insanely good support? Who gives a fuck if Flynn's and Nefer are insane on this new system? I'm clearing a lot of the characters on this new system with my own characters pretty fine. Yeah, I could do it faster. But Genshin has never been about... This is another thing with their power creep. Genshin has never been about... I never complained about Genshin. No, you complained about Bennett, but I'm talking about Bennett. Bennett, the idea of Bennett is a larger idea. Literally only commended Genshin for not power creeping as hard as other games. Okay, and Bennett is an OP short-wearing home wrecking abomination. Okay. Bennett's fine. Yeah, so this new buff basically made it so like Razor is actually like a strong character now. If you wanted to make him a strong character. Oh, Fischl is also Hexeroi.
Take good care of them.
I don't know if I can name a team where Bennett isn't best in slot. Boom, right here. Bennett doesn't work here. But I also don't have a ton of teams, so it don't matter.
Take care of you when
yeah, I mean, Bennett just provides an attack buff that's unmatched, but I don't think Bennett can... Bennett is an abomination worthy of disgust, negatively influenced an entire generation of live service games. Not even. He's a 4-star. If anything, he broke the mold, bro. Being like one of the best characters in the absolute game, and he's easily accessible. Look at WUWA. Even with their slightly easier 5-star pulling and then their way better weapon pulling, they've almost completely cut out the idea of 4 stars being viable in comparison to the 5-star weapons, right? And then same with the pulling on the characters. Pretty much every character is a 5-star. What is it, like probably 80% is 5-star? So if anything, they did better than any other... What? 4-star WUWA character ruins the game for the next 5 years? You're ignoring the point I made. The point being, you don't need to get... You can get Bennett as a free-to-play character, and he can carry your free-to-play team. And you don't have to sit there and be like, man, I wish I had more money so I could go get Silali. Oh, but I have Bennett. A free-to-play option as a 4-star character being one of the best, absolute best characters in the entire game. I think that's a commendable thing. Bennett feels required. I personally believe that feels bad. Okay. So you'd rather be like, okay, Sigrika came out, but the only way I can make Sigrika actually like really strong is if I go get a 5-star Echo skill support. Or you get Shorekeeper and what, Mortefi? I don't know what 4-star buffs Echo skilling. Bennett is the antithesis of every other live service system. And Bennett isn't required because you said it yourself. You have a level 1 Bennett. Or were you lying? Was that like a weird fake flex? Who all had a 4-star character that felt required for every attack scaling team for 5 years? I would say that felt bad. Okay. Sarek, did you put Bennett on your team or not? No, he's level 1. Okay, so the exact point that you're making is non-existent because you don't have to have any one character to have a good team in Genshin. Right? Could you still access in-game modes without Bennett? Yes. Can you form a team without Bennett? I could sit here and I could form a team out of these 4 characters without Bennett. But because I have Bennett, I'll use Bennett. I could put, find a 4-star character I could put in there. Or any character. I could put her in here. She actually has buffing capabilities. So she's a variable DPS character. I could put her in there instead of Bennett. I could use her ult. She's got sub DPS potential. She's got buffing potential. He's got buffing potential and shield. If you level up Bennett, when would you ever not have him on an attack scaling team? Yeah, because he's an option. That doesn't mean you have to do it. He is the option. Criticizing Bennett, not you or Genshin? I know. I'm aware of that. You don't have to, like, baby me. I'm discussing this with you. I think Bennett was poorly designed before they knew what they were doing. I just don't think so. I think he's a breath of fresh air in a system that, in a genre that constantly preys on you being forced to get all of the premium as you can. Like, premium team for this brand new team. This is an expensive ass team if you're getting the weapon and the character, right? But then you get a little breath of fresh air out of Bennett. They paved the way, and they know they didn't pave the way. Other people didn't look at them. Bennett is not a breath of fresh air. Bennett was a wonderful warning sign for future games. In any argument that works, it is that, hey, here's the warning. People are going to technically spend less money because Bennett's on every team. And this is a free-to-play character. So you are, like, if we're talking about that, then you're acting in the interest of the company and not the player base. Bennett's on-screen time is like 0.5 seconds. I don't care about money. I've never mentioned money. This is a part of it. Because the company itself cares about money. So if this is a warning, if this little guy right here is a warning, the warning is don't make a strong 4-star character because you'll technically lose out on money. Why would I pull for Durin? I have Bennett. Why would I pull for this nice, crazy, premium 5-star character that buffs attack? Bennett does that. Ergo, you spend less money, Genshin makes less money. WUWA makes less money, so why would they make a strong 4-star? They'll just make a bunch of mid 4-stars. Throw them in there for you. Same with the weapons. The same can be said. I don't need to pull for these weapons for my characters to do crazy good damage numbers. I could get Battle Pass weapons. I could get the free-to-play weapons and still do good numbers. But if anything, Genshin is, yeah, it's a warning to the other companies. Like, hey, if you want to min-max your intake, then don't make a Bennett. Don't make good 4-star weapons. Don't make good 4-star supports. Agreed, Bennett was a mistake for Hoyoverse because it cost them money. Bennett was a mistake because he's a permanent include on every attack scaling team. Bennett was a mistake. I don't think he's a mistake for the game and for the player, though. And I guess, okay, we agree, and I was assuming that's what you were saying for you as a player. Bennett is the foundation that you build around, and I think that that's fine. I think having a 4-star free-to-play foundation is a really, really cool thing to have in a live service model that is constantly preying on your wallet. That's okay, so that's what I've been arguing this whole time or discussing. I'm not really, that's the point I've been trying to get across. Bennett Impact, right? He should be the fucking front page. Because, I mean, you're not wrong if I flick through all my teams as Bennett. Because I like attack scaling teams. His skin does have pants. I don't know if they're... He might still be showing some ankle. Oh, yeah.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Ankle is allowed. Oh, he upgraded. And it got +1 in your pants for books. Kaya's skin gave him less bulge and more chest. Look at that chest. Onion skin. Gonna use top tier off-field cryo application for my forward melt Dea team. Oh yeah. That skin's pretty awesome. Surprised they don't put out more character skins. I think catching skin is one of the best ones. I love that like midnight combination. I would get this skin just to never look at those fucking feet. Oh, she still has the fucking feet. At least not these leg warmers or whatever. Is Risley Diaz still top tier? Yeah, I think Risley's still like... Well, I mean, Skirk is probably the best cryo in the game. But Risley's still a really strong character. Dea is not top tier. I don't think she ever was. Gerard is the best physical DPS character. Ugh. Alright, I need to go to bed, bro. Did I accept all my daily shit? Fuck me. I don't know if I accepted all the shit I did. And they have a traveler outfit. I haven't gotten far enough in the story to get it because it just came out a little bit ago. They accept us. Six days for this event. Alright. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'll be streaming them again tomorrow night. Might be a little late start again, but I will be here tomorrow. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for arguing with me, Sarok. You guys have a wonderful night. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Ow, ow.